awesome cup too. Look at that. All right, welcome back to another shave. Okay, I've already had 1 cup of coffee. This is probably too many because I usually don't do 2. But I wanted to get to be a little jabberjay today. So, idea today for the Christmas shave, we're gonna go ahead and test the edge of the Olympus hone. So, I took this back on the 5000 grit and then took it to the Olympus hone. And now we're gonna see what the edge turned out like. You guys already saw that video. Soap that we're using today is a gumbo mix like Alex likes to do. We're gonna be using, what is it called? Taiga from Burster and Man. It's a balsam, pine, and cedar. And then we're going to use some Ingrow, which is Eris Cold Air, Fir Needle, and Lichen. So a very woody, cool green scent together. And then I have already mixed that up in my Chinese-made Captain's Choice bowl. And we're using the Maggard's 2-band premium badger. So it's the white tip. And we've got some of these drops that I'm gonna go ahead and add in there to make it a really nice, cool gumbo. These came along with another Burster and Man that I got, I believe. It was the Arctique shave soap that's super cold. I've never used it before, so we're gonna go ahead and add maybe 1 or 2 drops to the, let me get the brush out of the way here, to the shave soap, and we'll make it nice and cool. Oh, there goes the plastic ring. Get that out of the way. So I've never used these drops before. I shook them up real good. That's probably all I need. It's a menthol drop in a dropper. It's supposed to add some of that freezing cold effect. So I will take my brush and finish mixing this lather up. We're gonna go ahead and wet the face. I hope everybody's Christmas Eve and Christmas is going or went really well for you, and that you guys have a happy new year. For those of you that celebrate the holidays, for those of you who are not celebrating holidays, you know, hopefully you had an awesome day, awesome weekend, awesome new year. Oh boy, that lathered up nice. Got about 4 days growth, maybe 3 days. I can already feel the cooling effect of the menthol drop that I put in there. Not quite as extreme as the Arctique Burster and Man, but we'll see how cool it gets throughout the whole shave. That soap, man, it just keeps on getting colder and colder and colder. Dropping soap everywhere here. Okay, that should be good enough. I'm gonna clean up my mess here. Clear the runways. Like the gentleman from Shave Nation does. And I'm gonna grab another Let's get this shave on the road. I'm very curious how smooth and sharp this blade's gonna be. Oh yeah. I stropped it really good. There'll be a short video of me stropping this razor on my Duke City kangaroo strop. Spent a fair amount of time just stropping on the poly web before going to the leather to make sure that steel edge was perfectly bent into shape. That is a very comfortable shave. I can see why everybody really loves these Olympus hones. They are, without a doubt, a very good finishing stone. I'm gonna have to invest in what it looks like, because that is a super close shave, and it just feels like I'm just moving the blade over my face, you know, nice and comfortable and smooth. And obviously sharp enough. As it's mowing down that heavy beard growth like it's nothing. Oh, I might have to get rid of some of my other finishers. This one's going to go up with the J-Nats for sure. When I get one. That's... Now I'm almost curious what kind of an edge it would be like if I honed it, had bevel set, took it back to 5K, honed it on J-Nat, and then finished it on this stone, what it would be like. Well, that first pass was amazing. No problems. Nice and smooth. Oh man, that is a really good gumbo mix. It's a very woody, so you get the cedar and the pine and the iris and a little balsam in there. One of my favorite scents mixed into any kind of woody scented cologne or shave soap or aftershave is Virginia cedar. It's a little bit sweeter than the regular cedars that you smell, but it is really nice. Goes really well with sandalwood and tonka bean. Okay, let's go for our second pass here. guys are on the fence about this stone, I'll tell you what, this is definitely not one to pass up if you're looking to complete your collection and you want a really, really good finishing stone. Or you're looking for a replacement to the stone that you've been using to finish on. So it's not a very hard stone to hone with. There's definitely a learning curve with any stone that you start out with new. One thing that I noticed is you definitely have to prep it before honing on it. So like 400 or 600 or 800 grit. Go ahead and lap it on that before you hone on it. Yeah, that's even getting those little tough hairs. I've got these weird hairs that grow all around here that just kind of want to go everywhere. And no matter what I shave with, even straight razor, sometimes I miss all of them, or some of them, and I have to go over a bunch of times, but this has got every single one of them. So in comparison to a safety razor blade, I'd say the feel for this one would be like a super smooth perma-sharp razor. Like the smoothest safety razor blade that you've ever used that has no problem cutting through anything. Here into the brush. I'll pull the soap out. Look at that. That's why I like Barrister, man. And also why I like the Cajun Blade soaps and the now defunct Declaration Grooming. They all have that right consistency that you get that amazing feel. The soap's nice and protective and good face feel afterwards. Slick. Good peaks. Okay, it looks like right there and right there. Just the usual spots. We'll go over that and go against the grain on the neck. And then we'll call it a day. Rinse my hands here because this stuff is slick. Oh, man, you know, that is a really good idea, the gumbo mixes. I never really thought about taking some of my soaps and making something new. I've taken shave cream and shave soap and put them together. I think they had a word for that. It was like some super soap or whatever, where you take the same brand like Perasa's shave cream and the shave soap and mix it together. Real good stuff. You get the performance of both the cream and the soap. The only major difference between a cream and a soap is the how much water it can take and how quick it lathers up. Creams don't take very much water, and you can lather them up really quickly. And they're sometimes not as slick. Whereas soaps, most of all the modern newer ones and artisan soaps like the Cajun Blade soap, they can take a lot of water. And that's what you're looking for, is a lot of hydration in your soaps. You can get away with a really dry lather for safety razor blades, shaving with a safety razor. But if you're shaving with a straight razor, you need that hydration, that slickness, that protective barrier. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh boy, what a shave. Thank you, Eric, for lending that to me to try out. I really do appreciate it when you guys send stones my way to test out. I was speaking with a gentleman who sells, well, he used to sell those jade finishing stones, and now he's selling these, I think they're mined in India stones that he's calling like inats or something like that. Or maybe it's not India, it's like some other country, but anyways, he's saying it's like they're close to the same as the Japanese stones. And he's selling them around for the same price. I asked him if I could test one of his stones, and he didn't seem too interested in it. Of course, he doesn't know me at all, so he's not part of our little group. So maybe he's hesitant to send out something like that. But I mentioned my channel and that I test out different stuff and products and honing stones, and if he ever decided that he wanted to let me try one out, I'd really enjoy it. Go with a little bit of this right here. Whoop, dropping the cap. I think I've had one too many cups of coffee. So that was the engrow, which is the iris, cold air, fir needle, and lichen. Lichen is like a green scent, fresh green. And then I have the shave balm. So we'll do a little bit of that. It's been a while since I've used it, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Squirt it out some old hard shave balm stuff. That's about all you need with the Barrister and Man. Not a whole lot. That's a really good mix of woody green scents.